I'm going to show you how to update your XO from Sugar to an Android operating system. You can find this update on our website as a free download at support.one-education.org, or you can get it on one of our XO system USB snap bands. This is an 8 GB USB. The file will be about 400 megabytes. I'll get started by plugging our USB into the USB port on the right hand side. Next, I'm going to turn on my XO. With the USB plugged in, the update will start automatically. The XO warns you that updating the operating system image will erase all data on this XO. Again, please ensure you backed up any important files before proceeding. Click Y to continue. The update should only take about 3 to 6 minutes. System update complete. Your XO was successfully updated. The on-screen prompts tell you to remove the USB stick from the XO device and hold down the power button until the XO device is completely turned off. Now we will restart the XO laptop. The startup will take a little longer than usual. This is normal. And now you have your brand new XO System 2. Once you restart your XO for the first time using Android, this is the first screen you will see. You will be able to select your language, this one being English in Australia. At this point, you will select your Wi-Fi. Here, I will select our Wi-Fi connection and enter the password. Connect. The XO will ask you if you have a Google account. This is something you can either add now or add later. We're going to add it later. Not now. Google will also ask you to let apps estimate your location. We ask that you untick these boxes to avoid any complications connecting to your internet later. And next. The tablet will use your name to personalize some applications. If you're going to be using your tablet regularly, then you can enter your first and last name here. Otherwise, click Next. Agree to terms and services. And your tablet is set up and ready to use. Click Finish. You'll be offered a very brief tutorial showing you key points. You find your app drawer here. And if you want to add an application to your home screen, you can click and hold and drop onto your home. If you'd like to remove that application from your home screen, click and hold and drag to the top where it says Remove. This icon has been removed from your home screen, but not from the XO device. Click back to go back to your home screen. Let me show you a few of the basic functions around your home screen. You have 3 home screens to start. You can scroll left or right to see your additional screens. You'll see on your home screen you have App Universe, our Avatar Creator, XO ID, and Lensu Create. At the bottom of your screen, you'll find your Chrome browser, your camera, your XO app drawer, word processing system, and ES File Explorer. These will be some of your most important apps. If you go to the top right-hand corner of your XO, there'll be a drop-down menu where you can adjust some settings, including the brightness of your screen, your Wi-Fi, and your battery. On the left-hand corner of your screen, there's another drop-down menu. Although it is blank right now, this will give you any of the most immediate notifications regarding updates or online notifications, including emails. And at the top of your screen, you have your Google search bar.
Hi guys, in this installment we're going to learn how to connect your XO onto an existing Wi-Fi network. Using your XO app drawer, which was that white little guy there that I clicked, locate the settings menu, click. When you're there, just have a look at the Wi-Fi section, make sure that the button is on, and locate the Wi-Fi network you'd like to be a part of. Now, I'm going to do this in two steps. The first one is if you don't have the Aruba network, which is basically this. Once you've identified the network you'd like to be a part of, it'll look something like this. The EAP method is PEEP. Your security should be 802.1 XEAP. Now, identity is normally a teacher name at DET-NSW. More often than not, that's your network ID as well, and your network password. The most important thing, click on Show Advanced Options. Once you know what the advanced options are, click on Manual for Proxy Settings, and have a look at your proxy name. Proxy name should be localhost, all one word, no spaces, all lowercase. Put your proxy port at 8020 and click connect. It's as easy as that. Now, for any of you with the Aruba network already or have a wireless access point, it's as simple as clicking on Show Advanced Options. Click your proxy settings to manual. For the proxy host name, type in localhost. They're all in lowercase, and there's no spaces in between. For your proxy port, type in 8020. And for your password, just whatever your wireless access point password would be. Hi guys, in this segment, we're going to learn about Joni. Joni basically allows other apps that need the internet, such as Lensu, Duolingo, Google Earth. Basically, those apps need the internet. Joni lets them do that without you needing to enter your password over and over again. So if you go to your app drawer and see Joni, once you've located Joni, click, and you should see the blue screen, the blue line saying log, and the gray at the bottom should say off. Swipe from right to left to get to the settings menu and access the Wi-Fi. You should be able to see the Wi-Fi network you're currently logged on to. If you click on that, Here we go. The first three selections should say domain name, proxy type, and start option. Scroll down a bit more. When you see the grayed out selection of proxy type HTTPS, you're in the right spot. Click on hostname and enter the following: proxy.det.nsw.edu.au. Your port should be 8080, and further down, your username for your network and your network password. Scroll all the way to the top, and when you see the first three, domain name, proxy type, and start option, choose manual for your proxy type. Now, click on network details until you're back at the settings menu. Scroll from left to right and click Johnny on the gray bar to say on. That's pretty much it.
Next, we will begin going over how to sign in to your XO ID for the first time for your school. Click on the XO ID icon on your home page and it will bring you to this screen. Click Grown Up. As we have not yet set up an account, we'll have to sign up. The first person to sign up on XO ID for each school will need to be the school administrator. The school administrator will click Sign Up Now. This page will launch in your Chrome browser on the XO. I recommend using Chrome or Firefox to complete this account creation. Let's enter in some first details. Next, find your school. This is the part where you will create the school secret as the administrator. The administrator is the only person that can create the school secret, and they should only share it with teachers in the school. This is important security to protect all the students' information. Pick something that is easy to remember. Next, you will enter details for your personal account. And this will be your personal password. When finished, click the green arrow. This brings us to the administrator dashboard. On this dashboard, the administrator has the ability to update their school secret at any time. They'll need to provide teachers with this school secret for them to set up their own account. When a teacher sets up their own account, the administrator will receive an email to ask for verification. The administrator will have to verify each teacher to ensure that they are the right person in their school. Next, the administrator can see their profile. Here, the administrator can see their first name, last name, and change their own account password. This green button here will bring you to the avatar creator if you're doing this on the XO. Next are classes. The teacher or administrator can create their own classes. Let's create a new class. Click the plus sign. Enter a class name and select the grade. You can select more than one grade here and click Add. Now that we've created a classroom, we can add a student. As you see here, this class is currently locked. You'll need to be verified as a teacher to unlock your class, but until then, you can still add students. Click the plus sign. Add a student's name. You can customize each student profile by selecting whether or not they are Indigenous and if they are male or female. And click Add. Now that the student has been added to the class, you'll see their name, whether or not they're Indigenous, male or female, and this icon that says No Robot Yet means the student has not yet been confirmed in the classroom. Same with this icon here. We'll see how that changes when a student logs in. But until then, let's show you how to create an avatar. There are lots of fun things to do here. Take some time to play around. You can even change your backdrop. Don't forget to save your avatar. Click on the camera, view, and upload. Your avatar has been updated. Now your students will be able to recognize you when they sign into your classroom. Now that the teacher has created their fun avatar, they can go back to the Teacher Admin dashboard and unlock their classroom. Select Classes and the class you would like to unlock. You'll see the student you had already added to the class. Click here to unlock your class and let students register. The warning here informs you that your class list will be visible to any EXO registered to your school for the next 20 minutes. This is to ensure that only students who are supposed to be in your class can register. And click Unlock. The timer starts to tick. This is what the classroom page will look like while a student is waiting to be signed in on their EXO. The teacher will match this robot icon to a robot image on the student's EXO. Once these two images match, the teacher can click the orange button and sign the student in. Now that the teacher has unlocked the classroom, the students can register themselves. Each student can open their own EXO and go into the EXO ID program. Instead of clicking Grown Up, we're going to click Child. As you see, I'm currently in One Education School. If this is not yours, click Change School and select from the list below. Start to type and you'll see your school come up. Click the green arrow. From here, the student can find their teacher. As a few have already registered, we will click on Mr. Sutton. Next, the student needs to find their name. When the teacher has added all of their students to the class, they will see their names appear here. The student will find their name and click. Does Jane want to sign in to this device? Your teacher will need to approve this sign-in. Jane will click the green button. This is what Jane will see until they are able to be approved. The teacher will see this same robot on their own XO where they need to verify their students. The teacher can walk around and make sure that the special robot will match between the student's XO and the teacher's XO. Once this is approved, the student will be welcomed into the classroom by the teacher.